WITSON
requests on this particular system. So this is our 12.3 inch screen. As you can see, it's a vertical standalone one. It does come with a frame behind there which goes into the original screen where it pops out and it sits nice and snug on there. So as you can see, it's a nice fit from here to here. As you can see, it shows the original OEM menus on here. So this is what you'd normally expect on your Lexus. And obviously it still works with obviously your command panel, as you can see, and all that anyway. So what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to go over to the Android side. So you simply hold down the menu button down by the command section, and now it goes over to the Android side there. As you can see, all this here is touchscreen. Here's your standby button, and there's your heated seats and your AC and stuff like that, and there's your time and obviously a few little CAN bus control options there, cruising mileage, total mileage, etc, etc. You'll have to excuse me, guys, my vote's very croaky today, but as you can see, I'm using the original touchpad down below to do this. So it still works with that one there, so that's a nice new feature there that you can see. It still classes the OEM style functionality. Oh, my voice is terrible today. So I'm going to show you the touchscreen on this because it's a lot easier for me to do this for the purpose of the video. So this is your main home page, which is the Android side. They've actually designed it on the original sort of things, colour background and stuff like that. That one there is your Android Auto. My staff, who took a few photos before this, has took his phone away. Now, we did have Android Auto up showing there, but he's tucked his phone away. He's gone back in the office now, so I can't really show you that today, but I think you know what Android Auto is. Alternatively, if you've got an Apple phone, it gives you CarPlay too on there. Sorry I couldn't show you that, but I say my staff's bloody gone in the office there. Going over to here, that original takes you back to the back to this side here, if you want to do that, or alternatively you can just hold down the menu button. Navigation, okay, Google Maps pre-installed. You can put any maps of choice on there, so you can go to the Play Store, download any maps of choice if you want to use this Android side of it, if you don't want to use the CarPlay Android Auto app, and it goes onto there. There's your media, so if you want to play your music through here, this is just a demo track that's on the system anyway. It's just like a testing 1, 2. Actually, no, you need to change over to Walks. 1 second, let me just show that. Just show you the sound. My voice is terrible today. Audio. So 1 second. Just going to try and find the aux. There you go. So that's the aux. So that's pretty much where your sound output goes through. So if I was to go back to there, go over to there, hide it up. No, not doing it. Just let me just do 1 second. Silly me. There you go. That's put a few seconds on my video, hasn't it? So if I just go back to there, basically, and this is obviously where this the media side with the sound from this system goes through. Also, it's got capabilities to play. Let's have a little look. 1 second. Applications. Apps there. It's got a capability of playing films through it too. So I'll just see if there's a demo one in here. Okay, so as you can see, this is just a demo video that's put on there. You can see the actual resolution of the screen. It's quite colourful and vibrant, which you would expect with a HD screen. And I'll say, if you get yourself a little USB pen, put all your movies and your album covers on that one, then obviously it'll play through the system here. So that's just to show you that working there. If I just go back to this side here, so there's your phone here. So obviously you can take all your phone calls through this, as you would expect. And also it'll stream your music too if you're on your phone and you got it old fashioned. Also link, that's your CarPlay Android Auto one, which I showed you before. Again, it wasn't connected to me staff's phone, so I couldn't show you that today. This is your speedometer and your revs per hour, so obviously another little feature there, speedometer. Going over to the app side here, so obviously there's your Android settings. If you want to basically go into the back end, it's basically where you connect your internet and your Wi-Fi. You can take a SIM card and all, so you can pair it on a SIM card. Internet connection on a SIM card, should I say. Chrome, there's a browser. Play Store, that's where your Google Play Store is, so you sign into this and get all your apps from the Play Store on here if you want to do it that way. Phone link, that's pretty much mirror link on there. Google Maps, which I showed you before. YouTube. File manager, so this is where This is pretty useful if you're sticking any apps on there which are not on the Play Store, IPTV. So a lot of people tend to do it on a USB pen and upload it that way, so you can do that through there. Now let's go back. Just to show you, I'll show you it's got an 8-core processor in, so you can see there's no lag on it. We tend to stay away from the cheaper variants on the system there. GPS Tester Plus, so this is where you test your GPS satellites, which is basically a GPS antenna. As you can see there, the antenna we've put in today. Bluetooth showed you that, dashboard showed you that. Okay, there's your DSP sound processor equalizer section there, so obviously you can customize your sound output on this as well as the cars, so it doubles up on terms of what you can do to enhance the sound output. Music showed you that, original showed you that. OTA, don't ask me what that is. Seen these on some systems today, I've never been able to know what it is. Maybe it's for update the MCU files on the system, or the firmware maybe for that. Google Assist, okay, so obviously you can use that one, but if you are, see, you can talk to it there, but you do need an internet connection for that one. Google, that's just a browser app, which obviously needs an internet connection. If you're going to give it an internet connection, you can turn your phone into a hotspot and connect it through the Wi-Fi here, which will pick up any, let's have a look, 1 second, get rid of that. So it'll just pick up any Wi-Fi hubs in the area, i.e. if you want to use your phone as hotspot. Alternatively, you can use your SIM card, do it that way too. See, obviously it's just connected to our internet inside. Let's have a little look what else we got here. There's your hotspot settings, going back there. I think that's pretty much it, settings. Let's have a look, show you what's in settings here. So also, this has got the latest Snapdragon processor in here. As you can see, it's an Android 13. There's your sound output. I think this it looks like the factory of these is a factory called Merriway, which tend to specialise in the top end cars. So you tend to specialise in the Range Rovers, Jaguars, Lexus and Minis. So basically what that they tend to do is just concentrate on a certain amount of cars, so you tend to get a lot of money put into these systems, and they specialise in the research and development on them of specialise in these cars, because you get a lot of generic factories who will make systems right across the board for every car. What that means is they spread the money in the research and development on them, and they tend to be detrimental to the quality of them. But these this factory tend to specialise in about 4 or 5 different cars, so they tend to put all the research into the CAN bus support and stuff like that, which basically means they work a lot better in the car. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it, guys, that I can show you today. But as I say, it's a beautiful unit, it's working excellent, and just we'll put up the link down below in the description. WITSON